Is the team still gonna be the same for the actual 5 rounds as the practice rounds?
Yeah, it's gonna be the exact same groupings. Yes, there is a way you can game it, Squid. But we are hopefully going for be gently, do your best type approach. So,
no spoofing.
Yeah. So, okay, welcome to those who would be watching the stream. I'm sure everyone is dying to see this racing. This is the Defense Community E-Series Race 2, final race of the year. Next year, we'll have a full season. We have a huge grouping of pilots that are up and racing. In fact, I can't even fit them all on the screen because we had so many last-minute joinings. 4 from the veteran team. We got a whole bunch from the cadets. We got 1 from the Air Force and a staggering of Army pilots as well. And 1 Defence family member pilot, Tommy D, whose father, a flightless avian, is in the Air Force team there. But what we're going to do is we're going to go up to match number 1. And that will be Nugget versus Flightless Avian. And find him in the thing. Flightless Avian, Wee Wee Choi.
Excuse me.
Flaps. And in 8, getting ready to go. Okay, boys, well, gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's
yes,
go
sir.
Racing.
I'm back.
Radio Flightless Avian Nug. Wee Wee Choo taking off first, and Flaps getting the delay on the handicap, it seems. Tell you what, that won't stay for long unless Flaps is not with us. But nonetheless, Nug out in front. Wee Wee Choi not far behind. Flightless Avian also on lap number 1. BBCU Boss working their way through. Nug coming through that final spiral into the slalom of gates now. Wee Wee Choi about to come into that final spiral as well as Nug. Ooh, misses something. Loops back around, having missed a trigger there. I do apologise. It is my dodgy track. Oh, and there's Flaps. He's off and racing now. So you guys will have 5 races. The winners, the points will be going into a golf scoring format. You got 5 races to improve, basically racing your own ghost. Yes, you can somewhat game it a little bit, but I believe that you're going to get disadvantaged eventually with having 5 races against you. You won't be able to maintain that. So Nug now onto the final lap. Wee Wee Choi coming through into that spiral section now. Flightless Avian on lap number 1. BBCU Boss on lap number 1 on the ground in the corkscrew. Flaps is out in the reset zone. But here comes Nug now out of that split S section into the spiral. Getting caught up into that slalom of gates. Wee Wee Choi, can he come through? He's now about to be onto the final lap as well. Nug, though, down and on the ground. Oh, he's finished. That's why. He is finished. Absolutely annihilated. Wee Wee Choi out of that figure 8 section now into the split S on lap number 3 in second place. Flightless Avian now coming through the corkscrew on lap number 2. BBCU Boss flying around. Oh, coming through that big sweeping corner. I think about to go into the... I do not know what obstacle you were trying to work through.
Neither do I.
Flightless Avian caught up in the figure 8 now, coming through that sweeping corner into the giant split S.
What the heck am I doing?
Yep, so out of that bottom of the split S section, that you got to go around this other flag. That's the one. It's almost like a race day when you got to coach some guys when you're on the mic and coach some pilots through the track. That's okay. Here comes Flaps now. I think he's picked up and sorted out whatever issues he's got now. He's moved into 4th place now on lap number 1. Flightless Avian on lap number 2. This will be interesting. Flaps has made the pass down Flightless Avian, who's crashed into that slalom of gates. Onto lap 2 goes Flaps now. Will he be able to overtake Flightless Avian from the Air Force team? Pilot from the Army team. Flaps versus Air Force. Here we go. Flightless Avian caught up in the dive gate. Wee Wee Choi getting some extra laps in. Flightless Avian now in the dive gate. Flaps is moving through at a great rate of knots, coming through that spiral down into the slalom of gates. Flightless Avian working through the corkscrew on the final lap for him. Here comes Flaps onto the final lap. Into the dive gate he goes. Flightless Avian now working his way through the figure 8. Flaps has a chance to move into third. Coming through the figure 8 he goes now. We're watching him. Flightless Avian through the split S section. Here comes Flaps, about to make his way into the split S section. It will all come down to how they tackle the spiral and slalom of gates. Flightless Avian just ahead by 3 gates at the moment. Here comes Flaps now, spiraling down into that slalom of gates. Flightless Avian is out of the obstacle. Final corner for him. Gets a little topsy-turvy. Misses some gates. Flaps takes third. Flightless Avian takes fourth.
All right, finish it off. I'm done.
Chris, yeah, well done. Chris, you had that, but unlucky. Rightio.
There was lots of swearing behind my muted mic.
I bet. So, results going into the leaderboard. Second place for Wee Wee Choi. Third for Flaps. Hopefully that dog that's barking near me can't be heard. Flightless Avian fourth. And In 8 in fifth. Okay, we'll go to the next race starting now. Wee Wee Choi goes off first, followed by BCU Boss and Nugget. Flightless Avian, Flaps still on the blocks.
I thought we were moving to the next lot of people. I didn't realise I was racing.
Oh, no, so we're
watching
just going
Tommy's
to power through match 1. That way it streamlines
Right.
actually the admin process, and then we'll move on to match 2.
No, that's cool. I was busy watching Thomas's screen and it's like, wait, they're talking about me.
Yeah, no, apologies. Okay, Nug Nug has
good.
taken the lead. Oh, going to have to come back through around for a trigger. Wee Wee Choi now has moved into first place. Nug Nug's going to have to work to gain up to him. Wee Wee Choi now moving on to lap number 2. Nugget through the slalom of gates. Flightless Avian in third. BCCU Boss in fourth, and Flaps. He is on lap number 1. Coming through the figure 8 now. Flaps now moving into fourth place. Wee Wee Choi in sec on lap number 2. Nug Nug in lap number 2, having crashed there. Wee Wee Choi through the split S. So is Flaps, but Flaps is a lap behind. But the speed of Flaps will make a huge difference here. We'll follow Flaps as he comes through the slalom of gates. Wee Wee Choi working his way through. Wee Wee Choi in first place. Nugget in second. Flightless Avian third. Laps in fourth. Wee Wee Choi now onto his final lap. Nugget onto his final lap 2 now. Flaps has now moved into third place. Coming through into that split S section. Oh, it's a battle now between Nug Nug and Wee Wee Choi. Trading places. Wee Wee Choi's just out ahead. 1 gate between them now. Wee Wee Choi out ahead. Wee Wee Choi crashes. Nug Nug has the opportunity now to make the pass. Does so. Oh no, here we go. He's trying to go for triggers. Nug Nug's out in front. Final corner. Takes the win. Wee Wee Choi in second. That was a tight finish.
That was close.
Flaps in third place now on lap number 3.
Fingers got shaky.
Expect the handicap though now to benefit Flaps, I believe. Flaps takes third place. Flightless Avian's currently in fourth. Okay, Flightless Avian now on his final lap, working his way through that figure 8 obstacle. Getting a little wide as he comes out of it. Into the split S he goes. There's BBCU Boss in 8, just lapping around the ground. Gate 20 for Flightless Avian as he turns around into that final spiral. As it stands on race number 2, Nug Nug in the lead, followed by Wee Wee Choi, who those two will be going into the final if things stay the same. But come race 3, that's where handicaps start to change. Flightless Avian now takes 4th place, with In 8 taking 5th. Okay, ready to go for race number 3 of match number 1. I'm hitting start. We're doing it.
All right.
So same again. Race 3 for match 1. Nugget, Wee Wee Choi, Flightless Avian, and BBC Boss all taking off Alpha at the start. I'm not sure what is going on with Flaps.
How come they're not getting handicapped?
I don't know why this isn't getting handicapped.
I don't think it's happened in any of the races.
It happened to you though, didn't it?
Yeah, in ours it did.
Okay, let me... After this race, I will try and change something. Because Flaps, are you handicapped?
It's probably not handicapping because I never finish, so I don't know where to start.
Or for innate, yes, but Flaps is only taking off now, but Nugget and Wee Wee Choi aren't handicapped, it doesn't look like.
I put in the cheat codes.
Yeah, it must be. I'll double check something after this race. But Nugget onto lap number 3. Wee Wee Choi on lap number 3. Nugget well out in front now. Wee Wee Choi 25% proc damage. Nugget there finishes. Flaps is on lap number 2, but Wee Wee Choi will take second. It's really odd that, yeah, Nugget and Wee Wee Choi are not being handicapped. They are certainly faster.
What does it mean by getting handicapped?
So you get delayed in your takeoff.
Ah, so give the others like a heads up.
Yeah, so the slower pilots will go first, and then you will need to wait. The idea is if everyone's flying consistently, it will go down to the wire at the end.
I see. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it doesn't do it, Bear, because I didn't submit a time before.
No, but you're submitting times now.
Today. Yeah, okay, yeah.
There's Flaps taking third. I'm just going to try something. I'm going to change the... Well, it's going to be a changed track, but... So Flightless Avian on lap number 3. He should, yeah, definitely be getting an advantage.
Oh, someone's playing. Nice.
Okay, Flightless Avian now on gate number 16, coming through the bottom of that split S obstacle. And here comes Flightless Avian. Okay, I'm going to see if I hit start. I don't know if there's an issue with... Because BBCU Boss isn't finishing laps. In fact, BBCU Boss, I'm going to remove you from this race, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
My gut feeling is that you might be skewing... Because you're not finishing. You might be skewing the results.
That's fine. I'm just going to watch.
I do apologise.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Okay. I'm going to start this next one. Let's see. Oh, you're still kind of racing.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll quit. Here we go.
Yeah, if you can quit, then join back in, and then we'll go from there. And I'm going to start the race right now for race number 4 for match 1. That seems a bit better, but Flaps is still on the deck. What has this group done to me?
Let's make some fucking noise.
So I quit, and then my multiplayer option in Velocidrone has completely disappeared.
That is odd.
It's very odd.
Let's make some fucking noise.
Rightio, so Nugget out in front. Wee Wee Choi not far behind. He definitely has the pace to catch Nugget. Flightless Avian on lap number 1 now. I don't know why your guys' handicaps aren't working here.
But did you say your entire multiplayer disappeared?
Yeah, the tab for multiplayer disappeared.
Look up in your top right or top left. Does it say update needed?
I just closed it and reopened it, so I'll just wait.
Okay, so now 1 to 2 gates are the difference between Nugget and Wee Wee Choi. Wee Wee Choi has gained considerably.
Because if it does need an update, that
Here
might
comes Nugget now on the
mean
final spiral of lap. Sorry, I know
we'll
we're getting
need to
particular.
update as well.
Do it to your bloody mid-race, you know?
Nugget takes the win. Here comes Wee Wee Choi though. There is Wee Wee Choi taking the finish. Flaps now working his way through the split S. Oh, sorry, the figure 8 section. Flightless Avian also onto the final lap now. We're going to follow that familiar pattern of Nugget first, Wee Wee Choi in second place, Flaps in third. What I'll do, Flaps, is actually, if you want, because I feel like you've been severely disadvantaged, I will put you as a replacement for myself in the next match. Rightio, Flightless Avian now coming through into the final spiral. Just working his way through that slalom of gates. One more race left in this match, but due to what I think might be something weird with the handicap of this group. Rightio, ready to go again.
Do it.
Doing it. Flightless, here we go. The handicaps now seem to have sorted themselves.
60 seconds.
This makes sense. It's taken a little bit, but we've gotten there. Final race of this group.
It's taken me leaving the race, that's what it's taken.
So Flightless Avian now working his way through the figure 8s. Now the split S section he goes now, working his way through into the slalom. There goes Flaps. He has been consistently third, but this is his chance, I think, to move up the leaderboard. Flightless Avian working his way through now the slalom of gates. Flaps is already out of into the split S. Here he comes now, both on lap number 1. Flightless Avian now into the final corner. He's now onto lap number 2. Flaps now working his way through that spiral down. Off goes Wee Wee Choi. Nugget will be off very soon.
Yeah, it just kicked me. I've got nothing. I don't know why. It's reset.
Yeah, you just disappeared.
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I didn't actually kick you either. So Flaps now moves into first. Flightless Avian in second place. Wee Wee Choi in third. All pilots now onto lap number 2. Flaps now onto this final lap, getting caught into that dive gate. Flightless Avian now about to work his way into the final corner to go onto his last lap. Wee Wee Choi through the split S. Can he work it through to catch Flaps and Flightless Avian? Flaps now through that sweeping corner into the top of the split S. Wee Wee Choi now onto his final lap. He's going to have to do a lot of work to catch Flaps, but Flightless Avian is definitely in his sights now. Flaps now spiraling down for the last time through that slalom of gates. Nugget, though, an unfortunate disconnection, I think, of being booted. Flaps takes the win here. Flightless Avian now through the split S. Wee Wee Choi now coming in right behind him. Flightless Avian has blown out the split S, but Wee Wee Choi has crashed at the bottom of the split S gate. Wee Wee Choi is now in second place. Flightless Avian's in third, but this is certainly not done and dusted. Wee Wee Choi weaving through the slam of gates. So is Flightless Avian now. Oh, he's got a little loss. Wee Wee Choi takes second place.
Oh, let's go. Best time. Best lap.
I think you overheated on the box there, no?
Flightless Avian takes third. Nugget with a 5th place.
Stop. Running
So that
HD for
is-
200 milliwatts, it overheated.
So that is the end of match 1. Don't worry, Nugget, because you're going to go through the final anyway. So I can actually pull it up on the stream. There's the results there. Nugget with wins in races 1 to 4 and a disconnection in 5 with 9 points going through to the final. Wee Wee Choi with 10 points with seconds across the entire board. Flaps with the win in the last race. But Flaps, I'm going to let you fly in my space in match number 2. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the next
Is
group
this on
now.
YouTube?
This is match number 2. This will be Flaps in my place. Mac Daddy. Tommy D. Bread, which is BBC U2.
2.
And Sauce, who is Maniac. Rightio. Fingers crossed this all works. Let's do it. So Tommy D and Flaps taking off first.
Timer.
I don't have a timer either.
You don't have a timer.
No.
No.
Okay, I'm going to abort. Apologies, guys, and we'll start again.
My controller's dead flat, so I can't race right now. Sorry. I've got to charge it.
Do we have a timer now?
No.
What the fuck?
Can't take off
I
though.
got nothing either.
Okay.
See, that sounds
abort.
like what Thomas was getting earlier.
Okay, we'll try one more time.
Yeah, I'm under the starting block.
Yeah, no. It's fine, we can wait and see.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Is that you,
Wait and see.
Doug?
Yeah,
Oh, so this is the second group now. So
I think
you're not in this race.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
So this one should be Maniac, Mac Daddy, Tommy D,
Couldn't also
Red
be
and
a
Flaps.
handicap for Flaps.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I do apologise, guys.
It's all good.
Because, yeah, Flaps doesn't have a handicap, and Mac Daddy should be...
I think if you reset the rounds, you reset your handicap.
I don't think so.
If you need to do some testing over the break before next year, Bear, sing out.
I definitely will be.
Yeah, sing out, and we can just do, like,
Yeah.
I'm happy to... Thomas and I can just hop in and help with testing. I need all the damn practice I can get.
So there goes, I guess, Flaps taking the win. Especially when Mac Daddy doesn't get to take off the blocks. I can see why. We got Tommy D. Funnily enough, Tommy D wasn't able to fly before, but now he can. Here he comes through and finishes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit start again, guys, and we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to go to normal. I'll try and change it back to normal racing. Okay, this is hopefully we can have this one work.
Timer.
Nah, no timer. Okay, let me just try. Okay. 3-lap race. I'm just going to try this again, guys. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can fly.
Okay, so this is just a straight up normal race now. No handicaps. I do apologise. I don't know why it's not working. I will try it for the next race and just see if we can get back to that system of handicapping, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, Bread in front, Mac Daddy in second, Tommy D in third. Flaps has dropped down to fourth. Bread is out in front. Mac Daddy, though, has made the pass now, moving through onto lap number 2, followed by Bread. This is an absolute fast group. Flaps is in third place, Tommy D in fourth. 100% prop damage for Bread. That is unfortunate. Mac Daddy now going to extend that lead. Flaps is the next chance. Those 3 pilots, Mac Daddy, Bread, and Flaps onto lap number 2. Tommy D also now onto lap number 2. Mac Daddy coming through final corner. He'll move onto the final lap now. Bread with 100% flat damage, prop damage, and no regen. That is just going to be difficult for him to get through. But Mac Daddy now through the split S section. Flaps now is chasing Bread. Flaps now to move on to the final lap now. Tommy D coming through into the final spiral on lap number 2. Mac Daddy takes the win.
We've seen Bread fly without a camera, mate, so I think you'll be right.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this is no disadvantage for him. Here comes Flaps through the split S. Bread through the slalom of gates, crashing again. Here comes Flaps, though. This is going to go down to the wire. If Bread can do it. Bread does it, takes second place. Flaps now comes through into third. Tommy D through the split S section now.
That was so strange. Halfway through my last lap, it reset my prop damage.
Oh, really? Okay, I do apologise, guys. As I said, I am not a track designer. Velocitron track is not my thing.
Not your fault
The
at all.
gremlins in this track are, well, not my fault. Rightio, all 4 pilots there finishing up. Maniac, do we have a Maniac takeoff?
No, he's Charge is dead.
Oh, he dropped out. Okay. I'm going to try one last time to go and do a handicap race. If it doesn't work, then we'll just go normal heads-up racing.
Is this streamed on YouTube?
Yeah, mate. You can watch it on YouTube. You can stay in the chat as well.
What's it called?
Go to the Veteran Drone Racing Team channel, and you'll find us there.
I'll go look for it.
Okay, I'm going to hit start, guys, and we'll hopefully, if this doesn't handicap, I'll abort. We'll go back to normal, just heads-up racing.
No timer.
No timer.
Yeah.
Okay,
no
Tommy D,
timer
sorry,
for
mate.
me
I'm going to abort it, and we will go back to 3-lap race. Okay. This will be race number 2 for match number 2. Squid is, I'm sure, a happy camper now that there is no handicaps. He can be as fast as he wants to be. But Mac Daddy, Bread, that battle continues. Mac Daddy out of the figure 8 first, into the split S they go. Bread in second place, Flaps in third, Tommy D in fourth. All pilots very close to each other. Here comes Mac Daddy now into that final spiral. Bread making the pass there, but Mac Daddy regaining the initiative there. Flaps now moves into second place. Flaps is into first place. Bread's now into first place. Flaps is, oh my goodness, it is just position changes everywhere. Mac Daddy now comes out of the chaos into first place through the figure 8. Bread in second, Flaps now in third. That was hectic. Mac Daddy now already out of the split S, and Bread into the split S and out of it now. Mac Daddy coming through the slalom of gates. Bread through the spiral into the slalom. Mac Daddy onto the final lap. Bread now onto the final lap. Tommy D has moved into third place. Flaps moves to fourth. Some massive changes here in this race. Mac Daddy now, final lap, coming to that final spiral. Bread now through the split S on lap number 3. Tommy D into lap number 3, coming through the corkscrew. Flaps on number 3. Out of the dive gate he goes. Mac Daddy takes the win. Bread is in second place, not far behind. He will take second. And Tommy D now is in third place, ahead of Flaps, who is fast finishing through that spiral. Final corner for Tommy D. He will take third place. Flaps finishing in fourth. So that one actually, despite no handicaps, this is probably one of our closest groups. This is exciting. Rightio, race number 3 now, guys. Ready to go again?
Yeah.
Okay, all pilots off and racing. Bread out in front, crashing into the figure 8. Flaps in second, Mac Daddy in third, Tommy D in fourth. Bread still out in front. Mac Daddy now moves into second place. Into the split S he goes. He's chasing Bread. Bread with a good 2-gate lead on Mac Daddy. Flaps now coming through into that final spiral. He's not far behind. Mac Daddy, though, has made the pass. An error from Bread allows him to take the lead into lap number 2. Mac Daddy now in front through the figure 8. Bread in the second place. He is 4 gates behind. Flaps is in third working his way through the corkscrew, and Tommy D on lap number 1 still. Mac Daddy, here he comes through that slalom of gates, through that final corner, onto lap number 3 in lead. Bread is in second place, crashing now into that spiral down into the slalom of gates. Mac Daddy working his way through that figure 8 section into the split S now. Bread onto the final lap, getting a little topsy-turvy going through the dive gate. Flaps is in third place. He's about to move on to the final lap as well. Though Mac Daddy absolutely crushes it, takes the win by almost half the track ahead of Bread. Bread takes second place, almost well and truly locked in these two for finals. Flaps down in third. Tommy D on the final lap as well.
My cat decided to run across it.
So Tommy D in fourth place, now into the split S he goes. He'll finish up very shortly. Two more races in this match, and then onto our match number 3, and then finals. Currently, Mac Daddy and Bread are our 2 going through to the finals in this group, but 2 more races to go. Anything can happen. Pilots ready to go again. Let's go. Huey, I just saw you in the chat there. I don't know if you're watching. Huey is in match number 3.
Yeah, I've been chatting to Huey on the side and filling me in on what's going on.
Cool, thanks. I do. Yeah, I can understand it's a little bit confusing. I do try and have everything organised before we go, and then when I'm doing things on the fly, you can see it all turns to custard. But Flaps.
Huey's easily confused.
What's going on, Mac Daddy?
Yeah, I can't take off.
Tell you what, Mac Daddy, I'm going to allow this race to go, go ahead, because I think it's going to really change up the results. So Bread in first place, Flaps in second. Both pilots now on lap number 2, not far behind, probably about 6 gates difference, and that's 6 triggers. Velocidrone triggers is what I would say is the difference here. Into the split S goes Flaps. Bread now into that slalom. Oh, having to loop back around the flag because he missed it. Flaps gets closer now. Difference of about 3 gates between them. Bread now into his final lap. Flaps now coming through onto his final lap. Oh, Flaps getting caught up in the dive gate. Gives Bread a bit of an edge. Bread now is into the split S. Flaps coming his way through the figure 8. Tommy D. Oh, Mac Daddy is off and racing now. But Bread takes the win. Flaps is in second place, coming through that spiral down into the slalom of gates. Mac Daddy is going to work hard to see if he can catch up. He's giving him a self-imposed handicap, you could call it. Flaps taking second. Tommy D in third and locks that in. And Mac Daddy will take 4th place in this one. Tell you what, we'll stay with him, let him finish. He's now onto his final lap. We'll talk through a lap with Mac Daddy. Through the dive gate, he goes into the corkscrew, straight into this figure 8, going from into the right and around, sweeping around into a split S. When you nail that, I found when you nail that gate, it actually feels really quite nice, but rarely do I nail it. And MacDaddy finishing up a lap there. Quickly split. Rightio, final race for this group. Ready to go. Tommy D and Flaps are tied for third currently in this group. MacDaddy's ahead by only 2 points. We are off and racing. MacDaddy, Bread. Oh, Bread getting caught up in the dive gate. A bit of chaos there for all the pilots. If you think this track is bad, feel sorry for these guys over in Colombia who are actually racing this track for real. This is actually a real track that was designed for the Colombian Multi-GP Championships. So, yeah. MacDaddy out in front though. He's on to lap number 2 now. Bread and Flaps are in a battle. Bread comes out of the slalom of gates ahead, coming through the dive gate. Oh, and so does Flaps now. They're both on lap number 2. There's a battle between them. Flaps is now out in front, coming through the corkscrew ahead of Bread. Bread getting all kinds of... Oh, I don't know what is going on. I think he's probably damaged something coming out of that dive gate. Tommy D's in 4th. MacDaddy onto his final lap now.
I don't know.
MacDaddy likely to take the win in match number 2. Flaps in 2nd place. He's about to move on to his final lap. MacDaddy now, final corner for him, takes the win in this one. Bread now taking 2nd place ahead of Flaps by about 7 gates now. Out of the split S he goes. Flaps working his way through the figure 8. Bread looks to have locked in 2nd place and moving on to our finals. Does so. Flaps is in 3rd. The battle is between him and Tommy D, both tied on 12 points in this match. There's Flaps securing 3rd place. And Tommy D will take 4th. So I can have a look at the results for those on the stream. I'm sure there are legions of them watching. MacDaddy there taking the win in 4 of the 5 races. Bread seconds, 4th and thirds, or seconds, 4th and 1sts for him to take 2nd. Both those pilots will go into our final. Flaps taking 3rd and Tommy D in 4th in this group. We will now go to match number 3, which will be our final 5 races before we go to finals. We need to lock in 2 more pilots for our finals. So, match 3 will see us with a Squid. We have a McQueen, I don't think we have here. A Spanner. A Hopper. Where is he?
I'm here.
Yeah, got you, mate. A Huey, you're in, mate. And if I had a McQueen, is anyone not raced?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've raced.
Cool, okay.
I don't know.
Ready to rate the pilots? Speak now or
Yep.
hold
Yeah,
your
I'm ready.
peace? Let's go. Rightio, out goes Squid and Hopper. Spanner in 3rd. Huey on the start block still. Squid out in front through the split as he goes. Not far behind is Hopper though, from representing the Army Cadet team. Spanner from the everyone has an S in their name in this group, just about. Squid now onto lap number 2 from the veteran team. Hopper from the Cadet team. Spanner from the veteran team, and Huey from the Army team. Watching Squid now work his way through into that final spiral. He now moves on to the final lap. Should be comfortable taking a win here. The key question is going to be 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for these pilots. In fact, I think if I had handicap working properly, it would have actually really changed the dynamic of this race. But Squid taking the win there. Skirt, bump, he goes after the finish gate. Hopper's in 2nd place, working his way through the figure 8 on lap number 3. Spanner's on lap number 2, as is Huey. Can Huey catch Spanner? He had a bit of a delayed start. Hopper will take 2nd place comfortably now. And now it's the battle between Spanner and Huey. Huey is coming for him quick. They have a lap to go each. Spanner is about to go onto the final lap now for him. Huey working his way through that spiral down in a slalom of gates. Spanner has half a track on him, but I think Huey can do it. Into the corkscrew he goes. Spanner working his way through the figure eight. Into the split S he goes. Here comes Huey through the figure eight. Spanner now coming through, about to make his way into that spiral. Can Huey catch him? There's about 5 gates between them. Huey around the corner. If he keeps it tight, he can do it. Spanner getting a little caught up. But Spanner will take it. Taking third. And Huey fourth. Rightio, pilots ready to go again?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Race number 2. All pilots now getting off the blocks at the same time. This will change the dynamics. Squid out in front. Spanner getting caught up in the dive gate. Well out in front is Squid. Hopper's in second place though. Tell you what, in the first half of this lap, they are close. Huey in third place, Spanner in fourth. Squid already onto lap number 2. Hopper coming through now, about to make his way onto lap number 2. Huey not far behind. I think all pilots about evenly paced through this. Here comes Squid now on lap number 2. Passes Huey. He now moves on to a final lap. Hopper's in second. Huey's in third. Spanner's in fourth. I don't know if we'll see too many more changes after this. Oh, Squid makes a pass on Hopper and laps him. Squid taking the win. Hopper in second place on lap number 2. Coming through the final corner now, moves on to the final lap for him. Huey in third place. Out of the split S section, he comes into that final spiral on the track. Oh, getting a little topsy-turvy, missing that sweeping corner. Hopper, though, through the figure eights, he comes. Hopper secures second place. Huey in third on lap number 3. Spanner also on lap number 3. Now working his way through the corkscrews. Not far behind, but here comes Huey. Final corner for him. Takes third. Spanner will take fourth place in this one. Race number 2 of match number 3. Final corner for Spanner, and he will lock in fourth place. Ready to go again, pilots?
Yeah.
Here we go. Race number 3. Whole shot goes to Squid, and he's already out through the figure 8s. Into the split S he goes. Here comes Hopper, though, into the split S. Huey's in third, and Spanner getting caught up in that corkscrew section. Squid is just getting faster and faster, and I tell you what, handicap would make things interesting for him. Here comes Hopper, though, onto the second lap. Squid already through the final spiral on lap number 2, makes his way onto lap number 3 in first place. Hopper through the corkscrew, through the figure 8, and Squid has made the lap on him. There's the win for Squid. Hopper in second place. Spanner and Huey, the battle is on for these two, trading places now. Huey's in third, Spanner's in fourth. Hopper is on the final lap for him. He will lock in second, barring a battery explosion, which shouldn't happen in a simulator. But Huey now in third place. Spanner a few gates now behind, about 4-3. Hopper secures second place. I think this is going to be well and truly locked in now that we're not doing handicaps for these pilots as to who is going through to the finals. Spanner now has moved ahead of Huey. He's in third place. Huey's in fourth. Through the corkscrew goes Huey. Spanner through the figure 8. Huey, crashing, trying to make the pass through the figure 8 obstacle. Into the split S goes Spanner. Huey now into the split S. How do they tackle this final spiral slalom of gates? This will be the key. Can Spanner hold on to it? Keep his nerve. Both on the final lap. Here comes Huey. Here comes Spanner. Huey's made the pass on the last gate around the final corner and misses it. Oh! Huey missed the start-finish gate, allowing Spanner to take third. That was brutal, Huey. Rightio. 2 more races for you guys. I think this is just about locked in, but here we go. So as it stands for points, Squid has wins in 3 races. He's on 3 points. Hopper has seconds. He's on 6 points. Spanner and Huey are trading 3rd and 4th position. Spanner on 10 points, Huey on 11. It's almost a foregone conclusion that Squid will take the win. He's already on lap number 2. Hopper now onto lap number 2, but Huey and Spanner, this is it, both crashing here out of the split S. Who's going to take the lead? Huey coming through now. Spanner just having to come back around and make sure he hits those triggers because he crashed. Huey has the lead, but he crashes. Spanner now coming through into that spiraling down. Squid now just taking it easy. Secures the win. Hopper on lap number 3, getting caught up in that split S obstacle. Huey 6 gates ahead of Spanner in 3rd. Hopper now spiraling down into that slalom of gates. He will take 2nd place. Foregone conclusion, we really do have our 2 finalists now for this group. Here comes Huey, he's got 3rd, he's good. 3 gates ahead. Holds his nerve. Now onto the final lap. I do apologise, they are a lap behind. Spanner now onto the final lap. Into the dive gate he goes. Huey through the figure 8. Crashing, giving Spanner an opportunity now. 3 gates the difference between them. Here comes Spanner into the split S. Huey is out of that obstacle, coming into that final spiral. Again, the key, holding your nerve into these final tight obstacles. Spanner into the spiral. Huey blowing it out a little bit, getting a little lost on the track. Spanner has a chance. Spanner has taken over. Oh, Huey. And Spanner takes 3rd. Final race. The battle, I think it's foregone conclusion. We're going to start this one, get them going. Foregone conclusion. Our finalists in this group are Hopper and Squid. But the battle, really, I think that is interesting, is the Spanner and Huey. Whole shot goes to Squid. Spanner getting caught up in the start-finish gate, which gives Huey that advantage. Squid already onto lap number 2, into the corkscrew he goes. I'm also welcome to comments, guys, on format, how it's working. Everything is not locked in for next year's season yet, so please, I'll probably do a thing in the Discord chat once this is all done, just to see how it works. Obviously, it worked well when we had a small number of pilots last month, but now we've got so many pilots joining in. Just let me know if it's working, if it's not, or any suggestions on how to improve things. Dirt. Yeah. So, Squid, how do you say your username?
Oh, just in here at skirt ski bump. But it changes all the time.
Yeah, so he takes the win. Hopper now coming through. Oh, yep. Missing that trigger, but he takes 3rd.
It is. It's got to be at nice.
Spanner, though, 3 gates between them.
Well, I'm racing.
Good racing, guys.
Basically, go I am at the moment.
So Squid wins across the board. Hopper seconds across the board. Huey currently in third, about 10 gates now ahead of Spanner. I think Huey will take this final win in the battle between Army and Air Force. And that locks in the third. I was going to say the win, but it's a win. It's a moral victory for Huey, I think, in the battle between him and Spanner. But that locks us in. We will now move to our finals. For those on the stream, I'll run through the results of how it is working at the moment. So Nug Nug and Wee Wee Choi from match 1 will go into our finals, having taken the win, first and second place in that group. In match number 2, we have Mac Daddy and Bread going into the final. And then finally, that last one, match number 3, Squid and Hopper moving into our final. Same format. It will be 5 races. I won't change up try and do the handicap because I just try and keep it all fair. But we'll lock it in now. So that will be Hopper, Mac Daddy, Nugget, Squid, Wee Wee Choi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who have I missed? Apologies, let me just go back. So Wee Wee Choi, yep. And who was the second group? Tommy,
Bread.
no, Bread. It's because your username is not Bread.
Great to see you too.
Okay, pilots ready for race 1 of our finals. Go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rightio. Let's do this thing. No handicaps. Rightio, whole shot goes to Squid. Mac Daddy in second. Hopper and Mac Daddy trading places for second and third. Bread in fourth. Wee Wee Choi in fifth. Nugget on the deck. Nugget now takes off. Self-imposed handicap. Squid now on lap number 2. Mac Daddy onto lap number 2. Hopper not far behind. He's now onto lap number 2. Squid a good 10 gates ahead at this point. Mac Daddy and Hopper, though, are trading places. 1 to 2 gates difference between them, and Bread is also in that mix. Bread hot in the tails of Hopper. Mac Daddy already into the final spiral. Out of the split S goes Bread and Hopper. Squid will take the win here. He's already on to lap number 3. Absolute domination from him. And in many ways, not to say that we want to disadvantage you because you are a champion pilot, but handicap will change things up in how he would fly these kind of racing. Mac Daddy is in second. Bread is in third. Hopper now moves down to 4th place, trying to come through that split S section. Mac Daddy now takes 2nd place. Bread coming through the final spirals into the slalom of gates. Hopper's not far behind him, though. Bread takes 3rd. Hopper takes 4th, and Wee Wee Choi and Nugget still on their final lap.
Oh man.
So putting in the results there, we have Squid 2nd, Mac Daddy, Bread in 3rd, Hopper in 4th, Nug Nug, not
one
by much.
Sugar won by like 5 freaking times and won. Oh well.
And Wee Wee Choi, a real battle there between Wee Wee Choi and Nug Nug, who had some great battles in match number 1. Rightio, pilots, ready to go for race number 2 of our final.
Yep.
Do we?
Yeah.
Rightio, we are off. Mac Daddy, though, taking the whole shot. Squid not taking off yet. Has he given himself a self-imposed handicap, perhaps? Nugget in the front. Mac Daddy, Nugget here in a real heated battle. Mac Daddy comes out of that section in front. Nugget in second place, both onto lap number 2. Hopper in third place. Squid now moves into fourth after that self-imposed handicap. Wee Wee Choi in sixth place and Bread in fifth. Mac Daddy in first. Squid is in second. Coming hot on the heels of Mac Daddy. Does it. Squid now takes the lead on lap number 3. Mac Daddy in second place. Nugget on now onto lap number 3. Bread and Hopper in a real battle here on lap number 2. Hopper now coming up ahead into lap number 3 in fourth place. Oh, Squid. Absolute domination. Taking the win, but Mac Daddy not far behind him. Nugget is in third place, coming through the slalom of gates. Wee Wee Choi in sixth. Bread in fifth.
Oh, fuck's sake.
The groans of Nugget there. Hopper takes third. Nugget takes fourth.
The triggers are ridiculous.
I'm sorry, mate. I will get better tracks for the next one. I will get better tracks.
It's alright.
Bread taking fourth, and Wee Wee Choi just coming out of that bottom of the slalom there. Missing the gate, coming around into that final slalom. They will take sixth place. Oh, getting caught up there, Wee Wee Choi. Couple more gates to go, and he will then lock in sixth place in this final. Rightio, guys. Race number 3, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Yeah.
Doing it. So, Squid, a self-imposed handicap. Very sporting, which is what we want to see in these kind of competitions. It's designed to just be encouraging to anyone or not anyone, but for the defense community guys to get together and race and not feel like you just got no chance. But Bread now in front, Mac Daddy in second, Hopper in third, Squid now moving into fourth place. Mac Daddy now makes the pass over Bread, coming through that figure 8 section. Squid now already into second place behind Mac Daddy. Hopper's in third, Nuggets in fifth, Wee Wee Choi in sixth. All pilots now onto lap number 2 with Squid now and Mac Daddy onto the final lap. A real battle now between Mac Daddy and Squid. Squid is out in front. Mac Daddy not far behind. Through the split top gate he goes. Squid takes the win. Easy as anything. Mac Daddy takes second. Hopper now moves into third place, overtaking Bread, who crashes through that split S. Hopper's now in third place. He's got a bit of a lead, and he will take it easy through that second corner. Bread now in fourth, Nugget in fifth. Bread securing fourth place. And it's the battle between Nugget and Wee Wee Choi. Nugget has it there, taking fifth place. Hopper taking third. Mac Daddy second, and the winner in that one was Squid. So points, Wee Wee Choice just coming through now. He locks in sixth place. So Squid with wins across the board. Seconds for Mac Daddy. They are our two leaders. Tied for third place currently is Bread and Hopper, both tied on 11 points. Nugget is in fifth place with 14 points, and Wee Wee Choi with 18 points. This is race number 4. We'll see how this one ends up, guys. Radio Bread taking the whole shot. Hopper's in second. Mac Daddy also giving himself a handicap. Mac Daddy now takes off. Nugget is our leader currently on gate number 20. No, Bread has overtaken him now. Hopper is also in the mix. Hopper is our leader in this one, coming through that slalom of gates. Nugget, though, recaptures the lead, trying to work his way through the triggers. He goes on to lap number 2 as our leader. Hopper's in second place. Bread in third. MacDay in fourth. Squid is off and racing. Wee Wee Choi is in fifth place. Bread now is our leader. There's a lot of chaos through that corkscrew section of the track. Bread, though, coming through. MacDay trying to pass him through the split S section. Bread is still out in front. MacDay, though, makes the pass now, coming through that spiral down into the slalom of gates. Hopper's in third. Nugget's in third. No, there's a real battle going on here. Nugget moves all the way into second place, back down to third. MacDaddy, our leader, onto the final lap. Squid in second place, chasing down MacDaddy. Can he do it? MacDaddy's our current leader, coming through now on the final gate. Oh, MacDaddy misses that gate, has to come back around. Squid now takes the lead, spiraling down. An error from MacDaddy. And Squid coming a bit of a crash as well. MacDaddy now moves in front. MacDaddy takes the win. Squid in second place by not much. Nugget in third. Bread is currently in fourth place, working his way up. Hopper's not far behind him. Bang, Hopper takes fifth. A changing of the guard somewhat in who takes the win, but MacDaddy and Squid giving themselves handicaps. Thank you, because I was trying to do handicap races, and they've decided to help me out here. Bread taking in fourth place. Hopper finishing in fifth.
Yeah, I was just behind you.
Nug in third, and Wee Wee Choi still on the track, but he's currently in sixth. So how does this change the points game? It gets super interesting now. Squid is on 5 points, 3 wins and a second place. MacDaddy's on 7 points, 2 points behind. In third place is Bread on 15. In fourth place is Hopper on 16. And in fifth place is Nug on 17. And it really does come down to the final race.
How do you change out of angle mode?
Oh, goodness.
1. Or,
Yeah.
I think it's 3.
One on your
Yeah,
keyboard.
3.
It's
Click
3.
on it with your mouse.
3?
Yeah, 3. Alright, sick. Thanks.
Okay, this is the final race. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
So,
Let's do it. 1 point separating third and fifth. Now, the question is, how much of a handicap does Squid and MacDaddy give themselves? That is the interesting thing. Out front is Nugget, followed by Hopper, followed by Wee Wee Choi. MacDaddy now goes. Squid still waits. Bread and Nugget battling for first place now. Bread into lap number 2. Nugget onto lap number 2. The battle between them. Nugget comes out in front out of the dive gate. He's our leader coming into this race. Bread in second. Hopper in third. Here comes Squid. Out through the split S he goes. Hopper's in third. Wee Wee Choi in fourth. MacDaddy in fifth. Both our top 2 pilots, MacDaddy and Squid, giving themselves a self-imposed handicap. Our Nugget is our current leader. Bread is not far behind. Hopper moves into second place, overtaking Bread. He's coming for Nugget and had done so. Now Hopper moves into first place. Bread into second. Nugget slides down to third. Through the corkscrew goes Nugget. Hopper and Bread through the figure 8. A battle between those two, and Bread now comes out in front. Oh no, but Bread crashes into the top of the split S, giving Hopper the chance now to take the lead. Squid now has moved into second place. He's moved into first place. He is not going to let these guys take a win, and does so. He takes the win. Hopper takes second. Bread takes third. Nugget, fourth place. MacDaddy will take fifth, but Wee Wee Choi's coming. No, MacDaddy does it, taking fifth place, and Wee Wee Choi will take sixth.
Well done, Hopper.
Thank you.
Well done, all pilots. So a second to Hopper, a third to Bread, a
Munchkin ran in front of my
fifth to
laptop.
MacDaddy,
but that was a
and
good one.
Nug with a fourth.
The weird thing is, I've got collisions on.
Oh no, you want that off.
Yeah.
No. Nah, but it sort of works.
Rightio, so there are the results on the screen. Squid is our winner on 6 points. In second place is MacDaddy on 12.
Daddy.
We have a tie for third.
Race off.
Yeah, it is going to be a race off. Bread and Hopper both
Race
tied on
off.
18. Nug takes
Hopper is
fifth
going
with
down.
21 points, and Wee Wee Choi in sixth with 30 points. It's going to be a race off between Bread and Hopper for third place. So, let's do that now.
Luck.
Yeah, good luck.
So, Bread.
Go, lads. Find it.
And where are you, Hopper?
I'm here.
Radio. Oh, sorry, man. I know you're there. I was just looking for you in the list of pilots. Apologies. Radio. I'm going to put that on the screen for our stream. Ready, pilots?
Yeah.
Let's go. This is for third place. Bread out in front takes the whole shot. Through the corkscrew they go. We actually get a good idea of how these pilots are going, who is better on what sections of the track. Now, Bread out in front through the split S, Hopper now through the split S. Working their way through, really only 1 to 2 gates difference between them, spiraling down now through the slalom of gates. They both work. Hopper is gaining on Bread.
What?
Hopper has made the pass. Hopper now onto lap number 2 in the lead. I heard a what on the Discord chat. It sounds like something has happened to Bread.
Go, Hopper.
Hopper now into the split S section. The lead is about 7 gates now. Out of the figure 8 goes Bread into the split S section. Hopper, our leader in this one. This is for third place. Now onto the final lap. Bread coming spiraling down. Slalom of gates for him. Through the figure 8 goes Hopper. Onto the final lap now goes Bread. Hopper now into the split S. Does it smooth as butter coming through now. Ooh. Into the final spiral. And there is Hopper securing third place in today's race. Oh, and Bread hitting a gate 21. Spiraling down goes Bread. So Hopper, both from the cadets team. Hopper obviously a cadet leader, and Bread, one of the cadet pilots. But there it is. That will secure Hopper as third.
Bro was locked in. Good job, Hopper. That was a good race.
Yeah, good, man.
Rightio. That brings us to the end, guys. Nearly bang on just about 9:30. So, thank you. Thank you for dealing with some of the technical issues I had. That was certainly suboptimal on my behalf.
It's always going to happen.
Organising.
Yeah, no worries. So, yeah, Squid takes the win. Sorry?
Yeah. It was a pass.
Now, I will just go auto-enable pilots and just some race, any kind of racing. Oh, no, it's me. I'm in this one now.
Alright, I gotta get off, guys.
No worries, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. I'll end the stream, and if you want to stay on, stay on. Thank you very much. Happy for feedback on the format. If you didn't like it, if you want to make it better, open to ideas. If you want to design tracks for next year, please drop it in the Discord, and happy to work with you guys. But thanks, guys.
See ya.